Assalamualaikum and welcome to our forum today. I am Anis Ardini binti Azizi and I am your moderator today. Before we go to our topic today, let me introduce our panels. Start with our first panel, Miss Akila Najibah binti Mat Rusli. For the second panel, Miss Nik Nur Aida Irwana binti Cik Abdullah. The third panel, Miss Nurul Farah Waida binti Ismail, and our last panel, Miss Nurul Ain Nadira binti Muhammad Zafi'i. Before we start our discussion with our panel, let me explain about our topic today, accounting for humanity, which is the financial management between street hawker, entrepreneur and individuals with payslip. As we know, everyone does have the rights to handle their own finances themselves. However, is that their way is right or wrong? So today's discussion is about how these three groups handle their assets or revenue and other financial tools. So without wasting our time, I would like to invite panel 1 Miss Akila, panel 2 Miss Aida and panel 3 Miss Farah to explain about these three groups that are targeted. Let's start with Miss Akila.
Thank you to the moderator. Allow me to provide a brief introduction of entrepreneur. So as we already know, an entrepreneur is a person who launches their own company based on a concept or a product they have developed, which is taking up the majority of the risk and benefiting from the majority of the profits. So in our previous assignment, we selected and conducted an interview with entrepreneur on our campus, which is Muhammad Shah. Muhammad Shah has been running a cafe at Inasis Mas, University Utara Malaysia for the past 15 years. Shah's cafe acknowledged for its delicious lunch and dinner dishes as well as homemade drinks, and his businesses also running with a few of workers which are their family members. In order of that, we planned the interview at the cafe and asked several questions about the main revenue streams, operational expenses, and profitability of the establishment. So throughout the detail of financial analysis and interviews, we can provide a comprehensive overview of Shah's financial situation along with practical advice for improving his money management.
Thank you Miss Akila, our panel 1. Next, panel 2 Miss Aida. Can you tell us about the individuals with payslip?
For the entrepreneur, the Cafe Muhammad Ali often struggles with irregular income and cash flow fluctuation. This can make it challenging to predict their revenue and manage expenses effectively, especially during business growth phases and economic downturns. For the street hawker, Stall Ahmad Bakar faces the challenge of managing variable daily earnings. They need to navigate fluctuating customer demand, seasonal changes, and the impact of external factors like weather conditions on their sales. Balancing daily operational costs and saving for future expenses can be particularly difficult. And lastly, for the individual with payslip, Mr. Shakiman often encounters the challenge of budgeting effectively to cover essential expenses while also saving for long-term goals such as retirement, education, or emergencies. He also faces pressure from inflation and rising costs which can impact his purchasing power over the time.
Thank you Miss Aida. Next, for the last targeted group, I would like to invite panel 3 Miss Farah to explain about the last group.
Thank you to the Miss Moderator. Now I would like to explain about background of the entrepreneur. Muhammad Shah bin Abdul Rani, age 40, run a modern cafe located in University Utara Malaysia in Inasis Mas. He established his cafe 5 years ago, featuring a cozy ambience with indoor seating and a small kitchen for fresh food preparation. The cafe offers lunch and dinners menu. Muhammad Shah managed the business effectively, ensuring a stable monthly income with surplus through efficient cost control and a strong customer-centric focus.
Thank you Miss Farah. So in this three group, I can tell that each group have different background and have their own way to get their revenue or income. So Next, I would like to invite panel 4, Ms. Ain, to tell me about the income statement, cash flows, and balance sheets or net worth from these three groups.
The cash flow analysis for three different financial profiles: an entrepreneur, a street hawker, and a salaried individual, demonstrates varying financial dynamics. The entrepreneur with a total income of 38,500 and expenses including rent, utilities, raw material, maintenance, and salaries amounting to 28,515 achieve a net cash flow of Rm 915. The street hawker earning a total income of 14,000 incurs expenses of 10,200, resulting in a net cash flow of Rm 2,300. Meanwhile, the salaried individual financial summary show total asset and liabilities balancing out at Rm 9,915, reflecting effective management of income and expenses. Those profiles underscore the importance of efficient cash flow management across different economic activities to ensure financial stability and growth. The balance sheet analysis for three financial profiles, an entrepreneur, a street hawker, and a salaried individual, highlight their respective net worth and the financial position. The entrepreneur's balance sheet show asset of 9,950 entirely in cash, balanced by an equivalent amount in liabilities and equity, reflecting solid financial management and investment. The street hawker balance sheet presents a smaller scale operation with a total asset and liability of Rm 1,000, also balanced, indicating modest but stable financial activity. The salaried individual's balance sheet displays a more complex financial picture with total asset of Rm 66,795, including cash, shield, and investment against total liabilities of Rm 16,000, resulting in a net worth of Rm 195. This comprehensive financial snapshot underscores the importance of effective asset management and liability control across different economic roles to ensure financial stability and growth.
Thank you, Ms. Ain. From the income statements and balance sheet that explained by our panel 4, I can tell that there are many differences between these three groups. So, for the next question, I would like to ask our panel 1, Ms. Akila, can you tell me the differences between these three groups and which one is better financially?
Yes, thank you to our moderator. Based on the differences between Cafe Ali, Stall Ahmad Bakar and Mr. Shah Kiman, the best option among them can be determined by evaluating key factors such as unit surplus, savings, income stability, attitude, and also financial stability. So the first things that we want to compromise here is unit, which is surplus or deficit. Cafe Muhammad Shah has the highest net cash flow surplus, which is 9,915 ringgit compared to the Stall Ahmad Bakar, which is 3,800 ringgit, and Mr. Shah Kiman 445 ringgit. Which means the higher surplus means more available funds for reinvestment or savings. Secondly is saving reasoning. Mr. Shakiman is better in terms of saving as he has established saving accounts in ASP, which reflect financial prudence and preparedness for future needs or emergencies. Next is income stability. Next is in terms of income stability, we can see that all three have stable income. But Cafe Muhammad Shah's stability is attributed to effective financial planning and management, indicating a proactive approach to maintaining stability. Next, which is attitude. Shah Cafe shows a proactive and entrepreneurial attitude, which is crucial for business growth and adaptation to market changes. So this attitude can lead to better long-term success. And moving on to the last one is financial stability. We can see that all three are financially stable, but when combined with the other factors, Cafe Muhammad Shah financial stability is supported by higher surplus and effective financial planning. And in order of that, making it more robust. So, we can see from the previous comparison, the better financial is Cafe Muhammad Shah. It is because the Cafe Muhammad Shah has a significantly higher net cash flow surplus, indicating better financial performance. Also, proactive in attitude, which is the entrepreneurial and proactive approach in business expansion and financial control, will suggest a higher potential for future growth and adaptability. And effective financial planning, which is stability through effective financial planning and management that will be demonstrates a strong foundation and foresight in maintaining and improving financial health. While Mr. Shahkiman has an advantage in savings, but the overall combination of higher surplus, proactive attitude and effective financial planning makes Cafe Muhammad Shah the better choice.
Thank you, Ms. Akila, for the explanation about the differences between the three groups. So for this question, I would like to ask panel 2, is there any challenges for these three groups?
For the individual with payslip, we have interviewed Mr. Shakiman, and here is a little background about him. His full name is Nik Muhammad Shakiman bin Abdullah, 27 years old. He began his career journey as a site supervisor at the age of 21 years old. Currently, he works as an engineer assistant at PPD Bachok Kelantan, starting in August 2023. And his monthly income is 2,590 ringgit.
I see that there are few challenges as mentioned from Ms. Aida just now. As there are challenges, they might be the solutions to solve any problem occurred. And I would like to invite Ms. Farah to tell us the solutions for the challenges mentioned by panel 2 just now.
Thank you to the Miss Moderator. Now I would like to explain about the solution of the challenges. So the entrepreneur can create a detailed budget, develop a comprehensive budget that includes both personal and business expenses, and also can prioritize essential expenditure and allocate funds for saving and investment. For the street hawker, need to make the flexible pricing strategies that can adjust pricing based on customer flow and demand. Consider offering discount during slower period or bundling product to encourage larger purchases. Lastly, for individuals that relying on a regular payslip, need to prioritize saving. For example, make saving a priority by setting aside a portion of your income each month. Next, aim to build an emergency fund that can cover at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses to protect against unexpected financial setbacks.
Thank you for your explanation about the solutions. Lastly, I would like to ask panel 4 to give me the suggestion for these three groups in order to improve their financial effectively.
To enhance the financial effectiveness of all three groups, Cafe Ali as entrepreneur, Stall Ahmad Bakar street hawker, and Mr. Shakiman salary employee, it is recommended to establish dedicated saving account to build financial cushion for emergencies and future investment. Implementing digital financial tools can aid in precise tracking and forecasting, optimizing financial planning and cash flow management. Each group should explore cost-saving measures such as finding cost-effective suppliers or negotiating better terms, and consider reinvesting a portion of their income into their respective businessmen or personal development. Additionally, diversifying income stream and offering loyalty program or promoting can attract more customers and increase revenue, thereby strengthening their overall financial health.
Thank you, Ms. Ain. I like the suggestion that you give us. So that's all from our panel, and before we end our discussion, I would like to give some conclusion about our topic today. So each group has their own financial management and ways on how to handle their assets and debt or liabilities and expenses. So by analyzing the financial statements from these three groups, we can see clearly the differences between each group, whether in terms of income and how they manage their assets and expenses. There are huge differences between them, and this shows that financial management is important for everyone, no matter who you are, as it is important to live a happy life. So that's all from me, and again, thank you for all of our panel today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you for joining us.